During buds, what was the worst day or worst training cycle that
Oh,
you
dude,
had to
I know
do?
exactly what day was the worst. I had a pair of boots issued to me, Bates Buds boots, that
Okay.
were half size too small, and I wasn't using sock liners. Like some instructor had said, you're not allowed to use sock liners. So I was like, oh, okay, I'm not going to use them. I had gotten sand in my boots in like the first week, and they were a little too tight around like the top. I got like hobbit feet, they're like wide, and I got rubbed so bad and bleeding so bad on the tops of my feet from the sand that I got like MRSA on my feet, and I ran like that for a couple weeks, and it got to the point. It was like Friday of like the second week of first phase, so this was like 6 weeks into buds, indoctrination and first phase and stuff, and I couldn't get my fucking shoes in. Like I couldn't, my feet were so swollen and I could not get them in my boots. And I'm like, dude, what the fuck am I going to do? Like, I can't like even muscle through this anymore. And I had a buddy, one of my best friends who's still operating tip of the spear right now, dude, his team lead, he's a savage. And he goes, he's like, dude, you have got to go to medical. And I'm like, I fucking can't, dude. There's no way. I can't get dropped. I was not going to go. And he's like, and he looked at me and he goes, Cav, you fucking have to. It's like, you can't do buds barefoot, And I was like, all right. So I went, and they're looking at, it's like the guy's quitting and making up stuff, and they're like, oh, look, let's see all the, whoa. And I saw the instructor go, oh, dude, you got to go to the doctor. And I was like, oh my God, is it that bad? And so I hobble over there, and I swear to God, it was divine intervention, dude. This doctor looked at me and he goes, you're not going to fucking make this, dude. He's like, you're going to have to get rolled back immediately. I said, it was Friday. I said, please give me the rest of the day. Let me figure this out. Give me something to do just for the weekend, and I'll come back on Monday. He's like, I was like, please don't roll me. Just give me the weekend. And he said, fine. He goes, soak your feet in this stuff. You can take the rest of the, like, because I couldn't even wear shoes. It wasn't even an option to go back, or I would have. He's like, go back to the, cleaner, check in with the instructors. So I did, man. And I soaked my feet that weekend, and it was like a miracle. Dude, they like healed almost completely. I went to a Navy surplus like store, and I bought some shitty old pair of Bates that were like big, and I still have those boots to this day, but I never went back to the medical, dude.
Really?
But it was that was the worst day when I realized that it wasn't even a question of will anymore. Like, I can't even get my fucking feet in my shoes. Like, what am I going to do? I can't hide anymore type thing. That was scary, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that was definitely the worst day. And everything else after that was pretty smooth. I had, choppy days, but for the most part, it was good.
And that's scary too, because I mean, if you get
I
sent
never
back,
told that story either. You brought that up. That's a good question.
well, 'cause